Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action. Cousins. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Rasul Douglas picks it inside the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins here going to change the play. First carry here for Kanane Nwangu. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Cousins going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And audible here to get a new look. 4th down, Cousins. And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down.
Here we go, set. 10 seconds. It's down at 52.
Here's Nwangu. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Packers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing is Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd down. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? To throw is Cousins. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Love now. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Packers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 2nd and 5.
At the Vikings 15-yard line.
Again, it's Love. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
He'll get this to Nwangu. Fights through and now a crease. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Vikings nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. We're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins now from the 50. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll take this down inside the 45. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Cousins drops this off with Nwangu. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Up the middle, Nwangu. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Cousins on 1st down. That's caught by Galladay. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love finds his receiver, Watson. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Going back to Love. Short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. Glove. The short throw to Musgrave. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. To the air again, Love. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The end result, 21 yards. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Go red. Black Ultra.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range all the way down to the 15 here.
That's good for Green Bay Packers.
First down going to the air with Love. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to.
And got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Cousins now to throw on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. Cousins. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
On 1st and 10, Love. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Cousins now. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu, 39 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Vikings 7.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Love now to pass on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. Down the left sideline. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 56 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Handoff right side to Wangu. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Escaping the pressure right. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Trey Lance, 50 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28 to 14.
Packers 28, Vikings 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Working out of the gun, Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there on the 30. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. This one swung out here to Jones. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Ready, break.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Love once more. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 21 yards away. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Vikings.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Second down.
Shotgun now for Lance. His throw incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Eluding the pressure right. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth.
It's now fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Desperation time here. Lance. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. First down, Love to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now Love. And that is incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
Love now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Let's go.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Charge. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, blue. Drill green.
Glove. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is... And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 78 yards. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Here we go. Here we go.
And Lance, he's going to change the play. Here's Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Red cycle.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Vikings 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. following the interception. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. To throw now. Here's Love. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 49, Vikings 14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Lance throwing on second down. Being chased out left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Give left side here for Nwangu. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Black open. Black shot. White. Black blue.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.